Players vs. Podcast. I'm Creeth.
I'm Drazi.
And welcome to the 2014 Year in Review. Draz, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, man. We had a big year this year, and I think we're gonna go over some tidbits.
Tidbits.
Before we get into that, though, this is our first ever videocast.
Our first ever videocast, and unfortunately, this is the last Players vs. Podcast.
It's a sad day.
For this year, anyway.
Yeah, right. That's kind of where I figured you were going with it.
That's why I went there. Yeah.
Yeah, or that, or you're moving or dying, one of the two. So we did give it a go last week, but with technical difficulties, we really weren't ready. So we're giving it the old college try this time.
We were barely ready this time, but I think we're going to pull it off.
We are actually recording about an hour and 40 minutes later than normal.
Yeah, no big deal.
You'll only be up till 2:30 getting this done, right? Hey, what are you worried about? You don't start school again until January 5th.
This is true. I got a big appointment tomorrow.
With what, your bed?
With my boy to get some more work done on the tattoo.
Oh, that's right. Are we going to be seeing a video of the tattoo?
I'm going to try doing a time lapse. I don't know how well, because my new phone does time lapse, but I don't know if a 4-hour time lapse on a phone is going to destroy my memory. Or I don't know. That's when
you bring the laptop, you set it up next to Carl Station, plug it in, and let it go.
Oh, jeez.
What do you mean, oh, geez? That's how it works.
We'll see.
You can get 4 hours off there, right? I mean, how big is 4 hours in terms of gigs?
I don't know. Like our 10, 15-minute gameplay videos end up being like a gig.
Well, I think that'll be bigger than that then.
And then just the time to compress something like that and edit it and then upload it to YouTube.
You're not going to sleep for a week.
I don't know. I'll figure something out.
To hell with it. We don't need content. We'll make it up as we go.
Exactly.
So, as we said before, this is going to be our year in review show. We're pretty excited. As you can see, Drazi is very excited with his World of Warcraft cup he is drinking from.
Yep.
So, I do not have mine tonight, and I was scolded thoroughly for it. However, I am wearing my Healer shirt.
I'm up in Detroit. Detroit Valentine vodka. It's good stuff.
Well, I was going to say Drazi Claus brought this for me last year for Christmas. But,
what did he bring you this year?
Well, I guess you'll have to watch the Loot Crate unboxing video to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you guys go to the YouTube channel, Jack-Wagon Media. Check that out. It's fun. Put up a few more videos in the last week or so here, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we're finally getting into the swing of how the videos are going to end up looking.
Yeah.
On a more permanent basis. The newest one, we did a card opening in Hearthstone where we opened 40 packs of cards.
Yeah.
And I think the intro and outro are pretty much set. That's how it's going to be from now on. We've got the music by Rick Sands, and that's something we're going to end up doing with this show itself. Mm-hmm. And we're going to kind of say that this is the end of season 1 for Players vs. Podcast, and then next year, next Sunday, we're going to start up season 2, which is going to be dual cast as a videocast and a podcast. So it'll always be hosted on Pod Bros. That's not going anywhere. We love Pod Bros. We love being hosted by them. But we like the setup we got going here with the Players versus up here. We got the thing over here. I think I did that right. It's just kind of cool.
It's so weird because I'm looking at you from a second webcam and you're not looking at me and you're pointing all over the place. So
yeah, it looks right in my screen. So it's just something we want to try out because we want to put our videos on the Jack-Wagon Media channel.
Formerly the Drazi Does channel. We're kind of switching things around here as we get used to everything. So
yeah. It's all like we had the Digital Heals channel and we had the Drazi Does channel. It's all just going to be on the Jack-Wagon Media channel now. And you'll still do your videos. I'll do mine. We'll do collaborations, but it'll all just fall into that one channel.
Right. So. Well, cool. Yeah, check out the videos. Remember to facebook.com/Jack-Wagon Media. Check out the Twitter account. Drop us a line, say hello. I think it's just right here, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
Right there.
Easier for you to go down. I got to go over.
Well, why don't you just point up to the Players versus Podcast, and I'll point down to that. Okay. As you can see that we're having a lot of fun with the video here. So anyway. Year in review, my friend.
Year in review. We're just going to recap basically kind of a month by month on what happened. That was worth noting. Something that we had either talked about in a previous podcast or talked about in life in general.
When you were doing the research for this, did you notice it was pretty slow at the beginning of the year here?
It was.
Yeah. I mean, I took a gaming entertainment, movie approach to it. And when I say movie approach, kind of like, sci-fi, things like that, whatever you want to call it. And it was really slow at the beginning of the year. I mean, then we have July, August, and October, which were like everything in the world happened. Yeah. So, but anyway, I'll stop talking about it and we'll get to it here.
Stop talking about it so we can talk about it.
Why don't we be about it? All right. Anyway, January was a slow month.
January was a cold month.
It was a cold month. Being a Cleveland boy, you being a Detroit boy, the show would be complete. Once again, if we had a guy from Buffalo, it'd be like the Rust Belt trifecta going on. But it was really cold. What the hell happened in January to make it so damn cold?
A polar vortex.
It was a polar vortex. Do you think there are nerdy people just sitting in a room somewhere making that stuff up?
Yep. I want that job. No. Yeah. There's like guys making up hurricane names.
Right? Some guys. I picture like Bilbo Baggins with that giant leather-bound book. Some guy just in a room just writing like, and the new one will be named Drazi. The next it's this giant book like this thick.
Either that or they got a big wheel behind them and they're just...
Turd Ferguson. No, we can't name the hurricane Turd Ferguson. That's a terrible idea.
It's a funny name.
It is a funny name. It's a big hat. It's funny. No, it's not.
We're gonna have funny hat night. Now that we
could have funny hat night.
Not tonight. Later.
I think this is the problem that people make though. They want to do a million things. We got to do like 10 things a million times.
January.
All right, so we had a polar vortex and people got really high in Colorado.
They did?
Because weed was legalized by the state of Colorado. Not by the federal government, but by the state. So, I don't know if we have a lot to say about that. Neither of us are pot smokers, but it happened.
No, it's awesome. I think Washington was the most recent one to get on the bandwagon, right?
Yeah, I think so. We do know that our good friend Kay blazes up on a daily basis, so I'm sure he's pretty happy.
Woot.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. I'm sure you're stoned right now while you're listening to this. Enjoy. His girlfriend's going to like that if she hears it. Anyway, we're joking, by the way.
Just started a huge argument.
Yeah, that's... We do this for our own personal amusement, folks. And then the nerdy release of January was Sherlock. Season 3, man.
Great show.
Dude, love Sherlock.
Yeah.
I don't watch PBS for many things. I do watch BBC America constantly, but it's on both. So if I happen to catch it on PBS, all the better.
Yeah, it's a great show. They don't follow the format of standard shows. It's not your hour-long, 12, 14-episode show. You get 2 episodes a season.
Right. But there's 9 hours long each.
Yeah, and they're amazing.
So moving on to February. February was a cool month for animated movies.
Okay, animated. There you go.
Animated, that's right.
All right, start that argument.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, I mean it wasn't the best movie of 2014. However, it was one of my favorites. The Lego Movie came out.
Lego Movie, yep.
So I watched that with your daughter, sitting on your couch in your living room for the first time.
Awesome.
So she
Everything
enjoyed it.
Is awesome.
It is. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
I love Legos. I'm actually working on this right now. Oh, it's the Millennium Falcon. This is book 1 of 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell the thickness.
Well, don't make your problems their problems, buddy.
I'm not. I'm loving putting it together.
So February was a kind of a slow month from what I found. You have anything else in February?
No.
Okay, let's move on to February. February sucks. Let's move
this
to March.
Coming February is going to be sweet, though.
It is, because where will we be?
Wizard World.
In what city?
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Is it actually in Cleveland, or is it like you claim
no,
you're from Cleveland, but you're from the outskirts?
Well, that's when you say you're from Detroit, but you live in a suburb.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. No, it's actually in downtown Cleveland at the brand new convention center.
Cool.
Tens of thousands of people. I am pumped. Let's move on to March, my birth month.
My daughter's birth month.
When was she born?
The 5th.
Okay, well, I'm the 23rd. St. Patty's Day is the 17th. It's a fine time. We had Hearthstone released in March.
Love me some Hearthstone.
Man, I look at Hearthstone like that girl that was kind of cute that you slept with that one time and you didn't want to hang out anymore, but she was cool about it, She didn't bug you. So, like, when you're really lonely or bored, you just go back to her. I'm sorry.
Sometimes you bring a friend.
Oh, come on. I wasn't going there. I was just about to say I'm not a misogynist. I'm sorry. I'm only joking, but you made it real. You turned it into something real. So
definitely one of those games that you get into real deep and then you can put it away for a couple days, couple weeks, whatever, and then you get back to it and you're into it again. And I think we're at one of those peaks again where we're into it again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting over here right now, and I think I'm going to talk about it the next episode. I'm actually trying to figure out statistically the best deck I can. you know. So wait for that. You know, I can't add, but we'll figure.
Creeth's Road to Legend.
That's nice. I won't get past level 15, but that'll be all right.
Copyright.
So it's copyright right now.
What else happened?
Titanfall for PC came out.
Titanfall. We had fun with that for a month.
I had fun with it about 6 hours because I hate first-person shooting games, except for Halo. I like Halo. So, and
Titanfall was really cool. It was groundbreaking for its time. It did a lot of cool things. It did a lot of things bad.
Yeah.
I think some more current games are doing it better.
Give me an example of what do you think's doing better?
Call of Duty.
Fair enough. All right, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole. So, but we also had the Diablo 3 expansion release too.
We did. It came with 10 more levels.
Yeah.
And 40 more Paragon levels, and then a new class and everything. So, Diablo is one of those that at the end of last expansion we got into a little bit.
Yeah.
But then we found Hearthstone and we found podcasting, and it just whatever.
There will be a time sometime this winter when we were bored out of our minds that we will crush Diablo for like a week straight.
Unless Heroes of the Storm comes out quicker.
Well, and by the way, folks, if you're into Heroes of the Storm or want some information about that, I think there's a alpha video coming out shortly here.
There is. I think we need to re-record it because the audio is a little wonky.
Okay.
But,
all right.
Yeah.
Basically, he just gave it up. We have a Heroes of the Storm alpha video, so
yeah,
give it a watch.
We got access to the alpha. It's not even in beta yet. Yeah. We were lucky enough that Blizzard gave us access to try it out, report bugs, and have some fun with it. So, and we're having fun playing it.
Yep.
We'll report to you what we think.
Yeah, it's big fun. Anyway, okay, moving on to April. Well, Titanfall came out for Xbox, but once again, we don't play on consoles. You know, unless, like you said before, you want to send us some. Anybody who's watching that can send us a console, you know, that you can make that happen, feel free.
There you go.
We're not going to send it back.
No.
We'll play on it. We'll promote your stuff.
April.
Okay.
Whoa.
Captain America.
Captain America came out. Here he is.
Right. Oh, he's on your arm there.
He's on my arm. Right. Captain America. Best solo Marvel movie. I'm going to say it.
Because it was filmed in Cleveland?
Nope.
Just saying.
Nope. Because it was the best.
Scarlett Johansson was here. You have nothing else to say?
I did not like Lucy, but, you know, you did.
I don't know. I thought it was a decent movie. It was quick. It was to the point. It was done. It was good. I thought the thumb drive at the end that looked really stupid. That had like the moving universe in it.
Yeah.
Like, really? She's this all infinite, all knowing being, and she hands him a thumb drive?
Yeah.
I thought that was a little corny. Okay. Anyway, but that didn't happen then. So, moving on. Yeah, no. Winter Soldier, I thought, was probably the best Marvel movie of the year.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Which was tough because moving into May, we had another good one come out. What do we have?
You had X-Men, Days of Past. Not a solo Marvel movie. It was, the team. But right. I would say it was the best of the X-Men movies.
Really? You'd make that leap, huh?
I did because, they brought all the characters that have played, like the young versions, the old versions, the current, they brought them all into one movie. It was a huge cast. It was a great movie.
Yeah, I like Patrick Stewart. I like anything Patrick Stewart is in.
Yeah.
He's Captain Picard, for God's sake, so he's amazing. But
set a course for intercourse.
It's still like the best Mimi ever, isn't it? Yeah. So,
in fact,
all right,
you call it a Mimi.
Well, what do you call it?
A meme, like the rest of the world.
Mimi, whatever. I don't know. With these young kids and their hip lingo and such, LOL. Also, May, we went to Motor City Comic Con.
We as in who?
We as in myself, yourself, and Kay.
And Kay.
Our good buddy Kay smokes weed every day. Anyway,
we ran into Dave from Dave's Nerd Compendium up there. Yeah.
We did.
You didn't know him at that time.
We did. But Dave's a cool cat. Listen to his show. Make sure you do support his stuff because he's a nice guy and he does
cool.
good
And
stuff.
he's got some pretty cool interviews and stuff on there.
Absolutely. So yeah, no, Motor City Comic Con. We got a picture with Ernie Hudson, didn't we?
Love me some Ghostbusters.
Show the folks at home what you got.
You're gonna make me. It's like no, it's
no, not that. Your arm, you nub.
I'm not taking my shirt off.
You just show your arm.
Yeah, but it's like it's in there.
Okay, okay, well now you just
And I don't have a T-shirt on. Is the problem? So.
Oh, I see. Okay, he's got a Ghostbusters tattoo on his arm, He's got all 4 Ghostbusters are there, and he actually pointed out the black one to Ernie Hudson and said, "This one's you." So
yep. And Ernie's like, "That's awesome," and he took a picture of it and he tweeted it.
He did, because Ernie Hudson is good people, and for a 60-year-old guy, pretty freaking jacked. Yeah, like no joke.
But
Whoop
nice.
your ass, dude. Yeah, really nice guy. So anyway, Motor City was awesome. We saw Shatner speak, and he is definitely out of his head.
So I can say I saw him speak.
I don't know if he's out of his head. I don't know how many Comic-Cons or speaking engagements do you think that man has done?
All of them. Well, I mean, we listened to. I mean, he was on the Nerdist podcast.
He was,
and it was so off the wall. Like, it didn't follow. It wasn't about Star Trek. It wasn't about movies. It was just about his life and things that he's done. And it was so, like, just out of left field. It was entertaining.
Yeah.
But, like, he can't stay on one topic.
He can't stay on one topic, and it's confusing because I was watching the special where he does the captains, where he travels around and talks to all the former captains of Star Trek.
Yeah.
And it's like this is an emotional roller coaster conversation, and it's real deep and serious. And it was like, this is making me uncomfortable. I don't even want to watch it anymore. I did though. Anyway, so Motor City Comic Con was a very good time. They put on a great Comic Con. So moving into June,
my birth month.
Your birth month. Your birthday.
My birthday. I share a birthday with Boy George. How do you feel about that?
Well, you both have the same personality, so it's not a problem. We had the Game of Thrones finale.
Makes you feel all warm inside.
What's your favorite part of Game of Thrones this year?
Just Tyrion. I
Tyrion.
love every scene
Spoiler,
that Tyrion is in.
Spoiler, by the way. Spoiler, if you haven't seen it, you're goofy, but we're going to do it anyway. Go ahead.
Oh, I love Tyrion. He's such a badass.
He is.
I mean,
and he's so small, and it's great.
God, if he doesn't sit on the throne in the next season, I'm going to be upset.
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen.
I think it will.
I think that it's great when he shoots his own father when he's sitting on the shitter. He strangles his ex-girlfriend.
That was phenomenal. Kay, earmuffs. I know you're watching it right now. A little late for the earmuffs, but I don't see why he wouldn't get a shot at the throne.
I don't know why he would.
His brother. Wait.
Yeah, but Joffrey's younger brother is getting it.
Yeah, we'll see how that lasts.
Well, the so-called queen seems to be trying to help him out there. So I don't know. But anyway, it was a great season of Game of Thrones. The season finale was unbelievable. Really enjoyed that. You've got something in your hand that came out in June.
Apple.
What?
Apple announced the iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus. I have the 6 Plus. It's massive. And it kind of, they didn't revolutionize anything because there's other phones that are doing the big 5.5-inch screen, but I don't know if they've made it more mainstream, more acceptable. I don't know. But they also bought Beats for $3 billion.
It's a lot of money.
Which makes me wonder why I didn't get a pair of Beats earbuds with my 6 Plus.
I would have wanted the straight headphones.
But why didn't those come paired? I got the same Apple earbuds. They're fine earbuds. You're wearing them yourself, but
I think they're the best earbuds that are out there.
But why aren't they Beats?
I don't know. Maybe they don't want to cross brands, cross swords.
They will. They'll get there.
Fair enough. So that was June. That was June. Moving into July, we had Hearthstone released its first rating content was Nex.
Yeah.
Nex release.
Very fun.
Have you finished Nex Ramus on Heroic yet?
On Heroic, I have 2 fights left. The only thing I'll get out of doing it is a card back. I have all the cards.
Right, because you get that from normal and from doing the challenges.
Class challenges. The only thing I don't have is the card back. I'm sure if I go back now, even with some of the new Goblins versus Gnome cards, I could crush it. I just need to actually do it. But most of my time is either rating or editing audio and video. So.
Well, you're a busy man. No, I liked it a lot. I thought it was a cool move for them to make it fun and make it more engaging. So definitely enjoyed Nex with Hearthstone. Something else came out that month that you introduced me to for the first time in my life.
Yeah, Duels of the Planeswalker. Magic.
That's right. Magic, Duels of the Planeswalker came out for PC finally.
Yep, and iPad simultaneously.
Absolutely. And I started playing the card game. You can see it behind me, actually, kind of. They're right there. I started playing the card game as well. So,
Minor. I keep them close.
Do you?
I do. Maybe not as close as I thought.
Well, you just got empty sleeves over there, or what?
No, that's a different book. Here we go. Oh, look at that.
Show the people at home what you got.
Yeah, this is phenomenal for the audio version, but here is the 2015 core set, almost complete. In numerical order.
Yeah, mine is complete just because I get real into stuff and
Yours is complete now.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
So, absolutely. But then I realized like how you actually play that game fully, and like the people who are really hardcore into it, like how many seasons you can use, in a modern deck, and it's unbelievable how many cards these people have and the time and effort that goes into putting those together. Yeah. So, anyway,
I think that's why a lot of people are drawn to Hearthstone, is because it's Magic, but you don't have to worry about what season can I use cards from.
Right.
Is this allowed? I got to organize the cards. Hearthstone does it all for you. It's all organized.
It's right there. My girlfriend wants to start playing Magic, and I keep telling her, I'm like, we need to play Hearthstone first. It's easier. It'll get you to understand the whole concept of it.
Yeah,
so,
one will lead you to learning the other. So
absolutely.
It's the greatest device ever for playing Hearthstone. Right here.
Yeah, makes me sad that I don't own one. Anyway, so what else we got in July? Is that it?
July. Well, Google decided to deliver mail by drone.
Oh, that's right, drones. That's Amazon.
It's Amazon and Google. I think it's a partnership thing they're doing there, and they claim by 2017 it's going to be all the rage.
Is it going to freak people out for little airplanes flying around with packages all over the place?
No, people are going to lose packages. Drones are going to get shot down. There's going to be a lot of package theft. I mean, I'm sure they've got tracking and everything on it, but initially those things are going to get fucked up.
I'm fairly certain that the first time one drops out of the sky and hits someone in the head, that'll be about the end of it for drones.
Yep.
That's just my...
We'll see. I mean, that's when they launched it. Whatever.
Yeah.
August. My favorite movie of the year.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yep.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Overall, the top grossing movie of 2014.
How much did it make?
I don't have it up. It was a lot. 34 billion, something stupid.
34 billion? Not 34 billion.
Yeah.
No. 34 billion, dude?
You're gonna make me internet while I'm interneting?
No, I'm gonna do it right now because you've got 2 monitors, I've got 3. So hold on, this is good radio right here. How much did?
Clickety clack! Holy cow!
Let's see.
I love this pause in the broadcast here.
Box office mode. Here we go. 332 million.
See, it started with a 3. 332,749,000. Definitely, it was whatever. I mean, on a budget of 170 million.
Yeah. No, I think it did well. I think it did really well. Yeah. So no, I loved that movie. Girlfriend and I went to see it, so we certainly enjoyed it. Actually, I think she's buying it tomorrow. What do we? Really?
It's my Groot.
It is your Groot.
We talked about him in another podcast. Now you get to see him. Isn't that awesome?
See, here's the thing, because there's going to be people listening to this just through the Podbro site, but then there are people who will watch it. The people who are just listening, I wonder, is this going to change the total dynamic of the way people listen to this podcast?
I have no idea. I'm going to have to. We'll poll that. We'll see. I mean, do you feel like you're missing something by listening to it and not watching it?
Yeah.
And that's something we'll learn.
Because I don't think we're going to record 2. I'm just throwing it out there. So Guardians of the Galaxy was awesome. One of my favorite shows, Doctor Who Season 8, came out. So with the new Doctor, Peter Capaldi.
Watching that.
Dude, it's so good. I mean, and it's been on for 4 days straight because it's Christmas time and BBC just runs it. So
is it like every Simpsons ever? Is it like all the Who's ever?
No, because that's a lot. Well, I mean, it's not more than every Simpsons ever, but it's also an hour-long show.
Yeah.
So it was really good. It's still on right now. It'll continue playing through like New Year's too. So I'm really pumped about that. So what else did we have? August.
The ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
We both did that.
We did it. I only did it because you made me do it.
And I did it because, did you nominate me?
No. You were nominated by...
My cousin.
Yeah.
My cousin nominated me. And then I nominated you.
And I nominated Kay.
Did he do it? He did do it.
He did do it. He never posted it to Facebook. He just texted it to us. So
yeah.
Whatever.
His girlfriend says what did she say about that? If you want to hide something from Kay, just post it on Facebook. Yeah, he stays away. He's been getting a little more interactive lately, though.
More better.
So, So for a guy in IT, we're talking about K an awful lot.
What happened in September? Two good things.
Two weird things.
Yeah.
You're gonna call the one good?
Oh, they're both good.
Well,
depending on who you're
which
fighting
one?
for
Which
here.
one do you want to take?
Oh, the fappening.
The fappening.
They released
It's such a dirty term.
the breach. Well, I mean, they're calling it Celebgate. I like the fappening.
Oh, it's just dumb.
Yeah.
The fappening's
No,
cool.
there's a big breach of the iCloud, and nudies galore.
How did somebody find those individual pictures?
Determination.
It had to have been, right?
Yeah.
Because nobody, like, Jennifer Lawrence didn't have, it didn't say Jennifer Lawrence's phone in her iPhone, did it?
Maybe it did. You can name
right?
your phone. I don't know how the
I'm saying
information's stored, but
you do name your phone, but like mine just says phone because I don't want people knowing it's my phone. So anyway, so the fappening happened. So sucks to be all of you. Turn off your iCloud sharing. Don't be stupid, and don't take naked pictures of yourself on your phone. You nubs. What's the matter with you?
but thanks for doing it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Next.
It's awful. Oh, we also had the release of Tusk. One of the biggest reasons one of the people too. One of the biggest reasons we started podcasting.
Started or just? I wouldn't say it's the reason we started. I would say it's the reason we started to care about it more.
We did. No, it's not the reason we started one. It was the reason we cared about it, and it also gave us quite a bit of inspiration too. Mm-hmm. So, just a nice creative outlet. But Tusk came out. We enjoyed it thoroughly. Let's just say that.
Yeah, such a great movie.
He's got a walrus costume in the back there. You can't see it, but
I got a room for rent too. If you've seen it, you'll understand.
Let's just let that one go, you creeper. And then we have October, which all sorts of stuff happened.
October was a big month.
It was. Why was it a big month, Joss?
Because we recorded our first episode of PvP.
Dun 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 dun. So, yeah, we recorded our first episode of PvP. Would you say we are better now than we were then?
Well, I am.
All right, then.
No, absolutely. I mean,
just finish this yourself.
Go listen to episode 1 and then watch episode 13, I mean, we've got...
It's the audio
better equipment, better audio quality. I mean, we're doing video now. I think we've got the format and the music thing all figured out. So, I mean, it's definitely... And 12, 13 episodes from now, it'll be better.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're very happy to have been doing it. I've enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've definitely.
And the Ebola scare that happened in October didn't stop us.
The Ebola scare? I stayed in my house for 2 months, but
Didn't you start doing like a survival kit?
Oh, we have it.
Ebola?
We have survival kit stuff.
Yeah, for the apocalypse.
For whatever kind of disaster may come. Absolutely.
I just got guns.
I got guns too, but you know what? You need food, you need water, you need stuff for medicine, for all of that. What's wrong? Why are you making fun of?
Levitt and guns.
Yeah, that'll work out for you. You gonna feed that to your 5-year-old?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
What else?
We had the League of Legends Championship that was held in the Seoul, Korea, the World Cup Stadium.
Wasn't that the biggest?
45,000 people watched the final. Were there at the
biggest
stadium.
broadcasted video game tournament.
27 million total people saw that broadcast over that weekend. 11 million. At the highest point, it was 11 million continuous people watching it, or constant. It was broadcast in 19 different languages, and I think the top prize was $1 million.
That's crazy.
Dude, it's unbelievable. We don't play League of Legends, but we know a lot of our fellow podcasters and WoW players and Hearthstone players do. So it just speaks to where the industry's going, and it's becoming prevalent. I mean, I watched Real Sports the other day, and for the first time, there's universities that are giving scholarships for gaming.
Yeah.
They have gaming teams now.
You remember the movie PCU?
Oh.
He goes, you can major in Game Boy if you know how to bullshit. So.
Yeah.
Was it Game Boy or Nintendo? Something like that.
I don't know. He goes, shh, shower scene. So we had that happen. What else happened in October?
Was it the Lizard Squad attacks?
It was the Lizard Squad. Those best.
They're at it again right now, actually.
So what? Xbox gave into them, right? Didn't Xbox?
What do you mean gave into them?
Well, didn't they do the thing where they held the sign up over their heads and said like?
That was Twitch. That was Twitch. That wasn't Xbox.
Twitch did that.
Yeah.
I thought Xbox did, or they couldn't get into Xbox.
Yeah, they got into. Well, they got into PlayStation, Sony's network, and they got into Twitch.
Sony's having a bad year as far as being hacked, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just all sorts of bad stuff, and they just got in there again, too. So,
did you see that the interview? I mean, with all the stuff that went on with it, you can watch it for free on YouTube now.
What do you mean? What interview?
The movie, The Interview, the one that started this whole Sony thing with James Franco and Seth Rogen. The Interview.
Oh,
come on now, come on.
Yeah, I thought. Took me a second.
Welcome to now.
You can watch the entire thing on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah, on Sony's YouTube page. It's there.
I know it made $775,000 this week.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. I told you it was going to be terrible. It's just awful, just so bad. Even with all that publicity, and it still just was terrible. So, all right, well, moving on to November. November was a really big month for us, at least.
November, you had an awesome mustache.
I did have an awesome mustache. It was spectacular. I think we'll post the mustache at some point. Maybe on Twitter.
Let me get that going here.
You don't have to. Come on now. Anyway, so we had Warlords of Draenor was released.
The worst release
ever. So bittersweet.
Yeah.
3 days of continuous gaming and laying there waiting to try to game.
Yeah, I wish it was continuous gaming. Anyway, no, it's out now. It runs smooth and we love it.
We do. It's gotten to the point now until we've told our wives and girlfriends that we kept telling them, listen, it'll be a month. We're going to be immersed in it, and then it'll slow down, and we're just going to raid 3 days a week. Mm-hmm. And I think we're at that point right now.
Yeah.
Log on to set some missions, and then we go. We start raiding. Yeah. So, we also had BlizzCon.
BlizzCon, yep.
And I love Blizzard. I do, and I know a lot of people throw hate Blizzard's way, and you're never going to be that big and not get a lot of hate. I love you, Blizzard. You're great. You're wonderful. You provide us a great service. However, the streaming of your BlizzCon sucks and blows. I spent the money on it to stream it, and for both days, I didn't get to see one bit of it. Yeah. I talked to your customer service. They told me they wouldn't refund my money. They told me they'd have it fixed. Not one. So basically, I paid $45 for a pet.
And a card back in Hearthstone.
Yeah, fix your shit. Anyway, but we love you, Blizzard. Anyway.
Well, let's get into now, the December.
December. What came out in December? Or what's coming this month?
Goblins vs. Gnomes came out for Hearthstone.
Yeah.
Which just kind of brought us back into Hearthstone a little bit. Having a lot of fun with that. It's the first true expansion. It's 100 new cards. It's not a single player mode or anything. It's just a true expansion to a card game.
Yeah. So I really enjoy it. I'm playing it. I mean, I was messing with it right before we started playing here. Yeah. So no, I love Hearthstone. I love I love the gnomes. I love all the new spare parts and everything like that. It adds to the game. The new cards are pretty cool. So
any new movies?
Hobbit. I don't know how big of a Hobbit fan you are. Are you a big Hobbit fan?
I'm not against it.
Okay. Battle of the Five Armies. This is something I'm still looking forward to seeing this month because I have not seen it yet. And I love the Hobbit movies and Lord of the Ring movies. So I'm really excited to see it. I really like the first two. So that's coming out this month. And what would you say is probably the biggest thing that happened this month?
Christmas?
And all of entertainment and media.
Christmas.
No, it wasn't Christmas.
What else happened this month? I don't know. I think that's it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I'm testing you here.
Testing me?
Uh-huh.
How about the launch of Jack-Wagon Media?
Yeah! That's right, Jack-Wagon Media.
Yeah, that came on strong and furious. It was...
it's been a whirlwind.
It was like we just had a conversation and we had an idea and it happened within a week.
Don't let him fool you. I dragged him kicking and screaming.
No, not really.
No, I'm joking. Not at all. Actually, it went something like this. Hey, I'm making a video. Hey, great. You want to start a whole media company devoted to doing things like that? Okay. You Jack-Wagon. That's a great name for it. Let's call it that. Okay.
Oh, your channel's making all these views and stuff? Let's turn that one into the main channel.
Wait a second now. That's just good business right there.
Yeah.
Oh, it just sucks when you get to stay home all day and do these things, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, no, his channel is crushing it. It was crushing it and doing very, very well. And it made all the sense in the world to convert everything over to it. So, But yeah, thanks for your support so far. We get a lot of comments, a lot of people, backing us and, just telling us good job on the videos. We're getting a couple nice, people are retweeting some of our stuff. Some bigger people are retweeting some of our stuff now too.
Yeah, the Hearthstone Reddit's retweeting some of our videos, which is cool.
Is that an actual, somebody that from, Hearthstone, or is that somebody who created a Reddit channel for Hearthstone?
It's probably just somebody that monitors that forum.
Okay. Well, it was nice of them to do that. Thank you very much.
Cool. We appreciate it.
Very much appreciate it. So,
and lastly, let's cover some of the celebrities that
are no longer with us.
They're no longer here.
I kind of feel like we should have that black screen where it's it scrolls and the music comes up like they do at the Oscars and stuff like that.
Maybe
no,
play,
we don't have the budget for that.
There Goes My Hero, the Foo Fighters.
Little Foo Fighters. I like it. I like it a lot.
Steven, do that.
Really, we're gonna pull the Steven? We're on video now.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, nice job.
I need a Steven. I don't have a Steven.
You don't have a Steven. He went to a small Filipino boy.
Anyway, for me, the biggest one, Harold Ramis.
That's your biggest one. That's your saddest.
Huge Ghostbusters fan. I mean, that. So close
Do we
second.
have to be real somber with this?
No, close second. Robin Williams. I mean, Blizzard did some really cool stuff, implementing them into the game. With the memorial stuff, we actually went and saw it in game. I really enjoyed it. I thought that was pretty cool.
That was my favorite actor growing up. My entire life was always Robin Williams. Mm-hmm. So it bummed me out that he died. If you're having a hard time, go talk to somebody, for God's sake.
Yeah, I'm actually going to see his final movie tomorrow. He did Night at the Museum.
Yeah,
I'm going to go take my daughter to see that one tomorrow. So.
Very cool.
Speaking of final movies, was Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yep.
Who, I wouldn't say I was a huge fan of his movies. You don't go see a movie because Philip Seymour Hoffman's in it. You go see a movie and then he ends up being really good in it.
Yeah, he's always the best supporting actor in anything he's in.
Yeah. And, no different with the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's a bummer. I wish people would stop, dying from stupid shit. Joan Rivers died, man.
She did.
Dot Matrix, Spaceballs. It was the funniest robot ever.
Arguable.
Really?
Yeah.
Who else?
Next is Bob Hoskins.
What? You can't just skip over it.
I don't know. I just wanted to bust your balls.
Terrible. Bob Hoskins, from Hook, man.
God, from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yes, of course. But he's also from Hook. He's Smee from Hook.
Yeah. Don't try to stop me, Smee. Please try to stop me.
Hey, Smee, what are you doing? Yeah.
There was countless others, but
there's a lot of people that died in 2014.
There were a lot.
Probably millions, actually.
Those are just off the top of our head. Some of the bigger names that everybody recognizes that kind of intertwined with what we do.
Yeah, every one of those people was in some sort of sci-fi or goofy movie along those lines.
Yeah.
So it sucks, but I guess that's life.
That's life, and that was 2014. So this is the end of 2014. This is the end of season 1 of Players versus Podcast. Next week we're going to start season 2, and we will be continuously dual broadcasting in audio and video format as long as it works.
In full color for your enjoyment. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Did this change the way I interact with the podcast?
I think it did.
This is definitely not as comfortable for me.
What do you mean?
It's just I'm way more cognizant of what I'm saying and how I'm saying it and what I'm doing with my face and my hands and everything else. So I'm not very comfortable at the moment. I'll get more comfortable. Did you find any of that, or were you fine with it? Because we always look at each other anyway.
We do, but I get it. But most of the time, I got my chair kicked back. I got the mic, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not really caring about the video. You're sitting up trying to make it look nice, but yeah, so we'll get better.
Yeah, we will get better, and you'll get a background.
Look at this! Look at this!
I know it's the hotness. It really is.
Got Earthworm Jim.
Well, listen, I've got Yoda, I've got Chewbacca, I've got Wolverine, I've got the Batman, Joker, Batman. I've got Labbits, I've got Magic.
So,
well, it's not my fault it's there. So anyway, well, hey guys, we hope you enjoyed it. Like you said, it will continue to get better. As far as the video casts go, we hope you enjoyed this 2014 We try to bring you relevant, good content, and we really appreciate everything you guys have done to support us so far this year. And look for new things in 2015, and we really appreciate you.
Yeah, so. Thank you very much for our first year of being creative. I mean, it was really only a couple months, but we're going to call it our first year of putting ourselves out there. Any other podcasters, if you guys have any questions, if you guys want to talk to us, reach out to us beyond the show, let us know. If you got something you want us to review, reach out to us.
Or any feedback, any constructive criticism, anything like that. I mean, guys, this whole point of this is because we like interacting with people and, doing these different kinds of things. So if you got anything you want to throw away, we got a lot of mediums that you can do that. So, like we said, just throw us a line. Let us know what you need or what we can do for you.
Or if you have something that you think could add to Jack-Wagon Media, if you make videos, music, any kind of art thing, let us know. We'll get you in with Jack-Wagon Media. We'll help promote you. And
we know the owners.
We do.
Yeah.
So
just saying,
I know one of them pretty well.
Kind of a big deal. You know them in the biblical sense is what you do.
That's going to do it, guys. Take care.
Anyway, thanks, guys.